Good morning, everyone. It's so weird because Allie usually has her book up and I had no idea. I was so confused that there was a person there. Hello! Welcome to Salty Sweet Games. Welcome to Masks of Nyarlathotep. I am the aforementioned Salty.
And I'm Sweet.
And these various assorted spices are our friends. Before we go around and meet everyone and their characters who are split up and definitely not in any kind of danger, let's talk about channel stuff. Firstly, a ton of thanks to our sponsors, Roll20, a virtual tabletop of choice that unites gamers across any distance with easy-to-use tools that you can run straight from your web browser for free. For free. It's free. And I get all my cool maps in there, and maybe one day we'll use them. Maybe one day too soon. In fact, who knows? It's fine. Also, we have a brand new sponsor for those of you who like those physical click-clacks and those chunky boys. Dice. Those are dice. I'm talking about dice. Dice Envy. We are part of their affiliate program, and if you use our code SaltySweet, all caps, one word, you get 10% off of those shiny math rocks. 10% off. And you help support the channel. They have listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, they have a contest right now for their affiliates, and we should come out on top. So if you really want dice, I'm just saying that you should use our code. Anyway, okay, great, good. Also, thank you to everyone who has subscribed and gifted subs so we can have those sweet, sweet emotes for you. Sub badges are coming next as soon as we figure out exactly what we want to do with them. If you have any ideas, go ahead and pop them in chat. Also, finally, there are donation options below that can seriously impact the game. You can use bits or a Streamlabs tip jar. You click on the image, takes you right there. Kienna and I pay for everything at Salty Sweet Games out of pocket, and these donations exclusively go toward channel upkeep and eventual regular cast compensation. So you can help us keep the lights on and help out the players too. Last thing, very last thing I swear. We here at Salty Sweet Games use safety tools, lines, veils, X and NO cards, stars and wishes, and content warnings because while the characters are going to be put through hell, the players are here to have fun, and they are our priority always. Without further ado, let's just meet them. Let's meet the players. Kienna, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kienna. I'm the Sweet of channel, and I am playing Irene Blackwell, who is our resident sad girl, art forger, definitely not on the run from the mob, and definitely not going to a dangerous place. But she has her gun, so it's cool. It's fine.
So it's cool. You're absolutely right. It's all cool.
It's all good.
Yeah, everything's good. Allison, you're with her. Hey.
So everything's cool.
Yeah.
As previously mentioned. Hey everybody, it's Allie. I play Ganymede Graves, adventure scientist. And she's British, so it's always pretty chill, no matter what's happening.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Everything about this game is chill. Speaking of chill, Summer?
So fucking chill. Yeah, I'm actually really worried for the rest of my party, but actually have little to no worries for myself because I have many plans. I have a plan A, definitely a plan B, and then potentially a plan C. So there's at least I got a couple tricks up my sleeves.
I'm excited.
This is fine. I'm Summer. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Charlie Rapp, who uses he, him pronouns, and he occasionally talks to ghosts and much less frequently talks to his ex-girlfriends.
Perfect. Excellent. And last but not least, Sir Tommy.
Good morning, everyone. It's very early, and I'm ready to play some Call of Cthulhu. I'm Tommy, at Imperator Pengu. I play Zebulon Augustine Claiborne Montgomery III. I totally forgot to add the third to my name in Zoom call.
How could
1 second.
you?
I know it's very
I'll
important.
never know your name.
Indeed. And I'm gonna chase a bad boy down.
Bad boy.
0 plans, have no plans. We're gonna see how this goes. Playing it by ear, off the cuff. Absolutely no plans. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Excellent. I'm sure this is all going to be fine. It sounds like everyone's super prepared. So, last time we attended the funeral of Jackson Elias. After an impromptu eulogy, Zebulon made the acquaintance of Jackson's editor, Jonah Kensington, and his lawyer, Carlton Ramsey, along with Carlton's niece and secretary, Willis Sly. The group told both Zebulon and Charlie that they had something from the late Jackson for them, and they agreed to reconvene later on. But first, the party had some investigating of their own to do. Following his last vision of Jackson, Charlie headed to Westchester to meet up with his former flame, Erica Carlisle. She spoke with detest of her brother and his failed expedition and death, and Charlie was unable to persuade her to let him into the late Roger's safe. But with his quick mind and hands, he was able to locate and open the safe, extracting the tomes within before Erica came back with drinks. Ganymede and Irene headed to Emerson Imports and found the same connection Jackson had, an African antiquities and oddities shop in Harlem known as Juju House. Meanwhile, Rebecca arranged for Zebulon to meet with Millie Adams, wife of the innocent Hilton Adams, currently awaiting execution in Sing Sing prison for the ritualistic murders he did not commit. After their conversation, Zebulon spied what he assumed was a cultist in the rafters of the theater who fled into the streets of Harlem, where Zebulon quickly followed. So.
I don't like how you said assumed there.
Why?
Because now it has me worried.
Why would you be worried?
No.
I don't know why you'd be worried. We need a music change.
Oh, I had the best ending line last week.
Yeah, it was pretty
Excuse
good.
me, ma'am, but I have a bird to catch.
Yes. So, you're running out into the street, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Run it. Yeah.
Running. Just running.
Yep. And I'm looking around.
Okay. Go ahead and make a spot hidden.
I'm going to earn an advantage for that.
Right.
All right, and also, Peep, let's get those advantages rolling. I'm gonna need them. I'm sure I'm gonna burn a lot. This.
I don't know why. You're so worried.
You had my roll 21.
You just go ahead and call that out to me when you got it.
That is a hard success.
Nice. Okay. So, you see which way this man has fled, and you also confirm that the kind of wrap around his head with the leather thong coming off it is just like the ones that you saw the killers wearing inside of room 410. So, I know where you are. Okay, so this man is headed north. Kind of up the streets. Up, oh goodness, 7th Avenue. Are you just chasing him at this point? Do you have your Saturday Night Special brandished?
Oh, I don't know. Brandishing a gun in the middle of the street is the best thing. I don't think it's the best idea, and I don't think Zeb's first instinct is to go for the gun. I think his first instinct is to try and run him down and tackle him.
Gotcha.
Because that is what Zeb did for a very long time in high school.
Lovely. What's your movement?
My movement is. Where is my movement? Is it dex? No. Is it skill?
It should say
Movement. Sorry, movement rate 7.
7. Okay, so both of you move at about the same rate.
Okay.
As he heads up the street, again, the snow has lightened up today, but here in Harlem, it has not been shoveled. So, are you running through the streets or on the sidewalk?
Where is he running?
He is running through the streets.
Then Zebulon will be running through the streets, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to have both of you make dodge rolls.
Oh boy, are we dodging cars?
Yep. He makes this.
Well, I don't even know if I want to roll now. Like, what?
This is a sign good things to come. You got this.
This music.
Two or one. We're gonna hear 2 or 1 from Zeb right now, aren't we, everybody?
Good. I feel like I shouldn't burn it in advance.
1 or 2. 1 or 2. You can do it. Kick his ass.
Oh, if only.
No, it's great.
Wait.
Still
You're
way
not
better
getting
than
hit by a
should've
car,
expected.
isn't that nice?
I mean, I'm not getting hit by cars at least.
Okay. So
Wait, this wasn't an opposed roll then?
no.
No. Okay. I was about to say if this is an opposed roll.
But he does take lead on you at this point. He already had one, and he extends his lead because of how well he rolled. So you see this guy like cutting it close to cars that are moving in this kind of afternoon. It's rush hour actually, in rush hour traffic, and he is like jumping over hoods. He's like narrowly avoiding. You're being a little more careful because, you know.
Zeb didn't grow up in New York. Zeb, spends maybe half the year in New York. So and Zeb's a little bit more polite, like, excuse me, sorry, excuse me, fat. And then occasionally, stop. Could someone stop that man?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work.
You can make a persuade roll.
Yeah. Alright. Oh man. Do I want to burn an advantage for this one?
No.
It'd be my last advantage, so.
Do it. Use it.
Oh yeah, I'll burn it. If I can get someone else to help me.
Resource.
They are. Chat loves
Some of us don't have 7. Get me?
Brave.
You have to remember,
some of
Tommy,
us
I
would
go
burn.
down to 0 almost every episode.
I mean, yeah, I'm right behind you most episodes. So.
It's fine.
Alright, I'm burning my last advantage.
You can do this.
No, not spotting. Sorry, wrong skill.
Hey!
40 success.
Regular success. All right. So somebody, pedestrian, hears you out and is inclined to help. They kind of go to grab this man as he passes. It slows him down a bit. They don't get a good grip on him, but you close the distance by 1. So it's you, a space, and then him now. So at this point, I'm gonna have both of you make dex checks to stay on your feet in terms of just the slickness of the road.
Boy, dexterity not my strongest suit as of recently.
We're doing a chase.
Oh my god! Lauren, stop!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
1 or 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
Oh, so like Zeb's big thing is his constitution.
Yeah.
So he can run for a long time.
Yeah,
He's just not the fastest.
We will totally get
Tommy,
there.
get it together. 1 or 2. You gotta have confidence. If you don't have confidence, those dice will not listen to you.
You know the number of times I've rolled
They can
nat
feel your
ones in
fear.
D&D 3 times in a row, and the statistical impossibility of that.
Roll 20 is a fickle, tricky dick. So you gotta just get it together.
You gotta stroke RNG's ego.
Yeah.
Their ego. Okay.
It can feel your insecurity, Tommy.
Yeah, it can. It can.
I have good reason to be
You should be
insecure.
doing the jingle. You should be doing the jingle for like a prayer. Okay, so obviously our cultist friend stroke guitar in Chico. Yay! Okay, so the cultist obviously manages to stay on his feet. Zebulon, you go sliding onto your back, just a really bad patch of dark ice. You can recover again. This man has extended his lead on you, so it's you, space, him. Space is relative. Okay, he is going to. He is going to now switch to the sidewalk as he crosses the street. Yeah, I know where he's going. Okay, so at this point, you're having to deal with like piles of snow. So, you can jump. You can try climbing, I guess, over things on the side. Like there are like garbage cans hidden under them. You know, there are like stoops hidden under them. It's hard to navigate, but you can.
Everyone's gonna try and jump over stuff.
Okay. Oh my god.
Can you stop?
1 or 2. 1 or 2.
I only ever roll well against Tommy.
I got this. No, I'm good. I got this.
No, you
It's
got
fine.
one
This
or
is gonna be
two.
my moment. This is gonna
1 or
roll
2.
20. It's
1 or
just
2.
gonna.
1 or 2.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so as
Are we in an alleyway or?
You're on the sidewalk. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess there are some people on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you want to
I
go
know
down?
this just. I mean, that goes to like fucking do like, he like goes to do like, you know, try to like jump over like a trash can, but he's not you know in as good a shape as he was during his football days, so he just misjudges and he like clips his shin on it and he goes down just.
Yeah.
Football anymore? Not playing football? Not just. And he's gonna get up and he's gonna start hobbling after him.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got Zeb, space, cultist. If he extends his lead by 1 more, he's in the wind. Okay. So you are able to see him turn down an alley at this point.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's less an alley and more like he's headed to like through. Yeah, we'll go with alley. Alley's fine. It's like on West. You moved a couple blocks, like West 135th. Okay.
Right, well, if Zeb sees him turning down an alley and sort of out of the way of people, Zeb is gonna, as soon as he turns that corner, he's gonna pull out the gun.
You're gonna pull out your gun?
I'm gonna pull out the gun. I don't want him getting away.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell. I'm gonna yell at him, stop or I'll shoot.
Are you gonna shoot him?
It's gonna come.
So we can do a couple things. If you're gonna shoot him, you're gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make an intimidate check, you know, you might be able to close the distance a bit. But if you shoot him and it doesn't do... No, that would probably, he wouldn't be able to extend his lead. So what do you want to do? You want to shoot him? Do you want to intimidate him?
God, shooting, like even Zebulon knows that shooting a gun in the middle of New York City is probably not the best idea.
Probably not.
Especially if you're not the police or the mob. Oh my god. I think Zeb's not gonna shoot him. Zeb is angry, but like I don't know. I think he's mostly doing this to intimidate him.
Okay, yeah, let's make an intimidate roll.
Like he's angry about that thing, but like Zeb's not.
Yeah.
Zeb's a lover, not a fighter. Let's be real.
I'm so
Really?
mad you killed my friend, but I really don't want to kill you.
I get it.
This guy probably wasn't there because no one got out of that one alive. So, but or not in cuffs. Oh, come on. My intimidate skill's not great. If you look at Zeb, you're not gonna really be that intimidated by him.
Tragic.
Oh my god! Yes! Success! Oh, sweet orange Jesus.
Okay.
Sweet baby orange Jesus.
Excellent. You are on the alley kind of near the Harlem branch of the New York Public Library. It's number 13 on your map if you're looking. So you shout this out and he kind of slows enough to like turn around and like see that you actually have a gun. He notes the size of it and is going to decide to keep moving. But you have closed the gap by one. It looks like he is maybe headed to the subway.
Is there like, I don't know, like a football-sized object on the ground near here? Or is there some like debris that he could chuck, like a rock or something, or a piece of like construction or
Do you want
brick?
like a garbage lid like you could discus?
I mean anything really that he
Yeah.
could conceivably throw.
Okay, yeah. I give you garbage.
He's
and
not
I
gonna.
said they
He
were
could
there.
throw the gun, but he's not about to throw his only weapon. Well, not his only
To
weapon. He has
the
a- he has a
cultist.
knife.
The cultist
But has the
catches
gun, because if he misses, like now the cultist has a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, you can find something. So it's gonna be a throw.
Okay. All right, sweet baby orange Jesus. This is another good time.
I'm gonna give him
Another
a
good time.
dodge.
Not bad.
Bad.
Not bad.
Oh. Okay, so it's kind of a draw. You
Do I spend 25 points of mountains?
no. There is no change. You throw this, it goes near him, but does not hit. He at this point I'm gonna have both of you make constitution checks because it is an extended chase. What's this guy's con? Not terrible. He's fine.
Come on!
You can do this.
One or two.
That-
One or two.
One or
or
two.
3. Honestly, anything below 13, to be real.
One or two. You can do this.
What degree of success is that for?
Where's your con? Is it hard?
I guess it's at least a hard. If not an extreme.
Hey, Levi donated a round of advantages for everyone.
Hey,
Thank
there we
you,
go. I
Levi.
stalled long enough to get that advantage. I'm gonna use it on this one because I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna jinx myself. Orange Jesus, be good to me. That's a hard
Hey!
success for
Okay.
me.
Still.
So you're both good. You're both good. It remains the same. So he starts to head down the subway.
Give me 1 sec, actually.
Mhm.
Gain a bonus die when making con rolls.
Hey, okay, so you can roll again and take the lower.
I am. Endurance is one of my hope skills.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Come on, Orange. That's a success.
Okay, it's good. So it's still you, blank him. He's headed down the subway. It is more crowded here. So,
Zeb leap from the stairs. Try to-
do you want? You are. If you were a little closer, it might be possible.
I feel like blank spaces on stairs is a little bit different because you have to like. Whatever. Also,
do that
leaping
annoying
from
thing where you
stairs
put your
down
hands
into
on
a
the rails
subway
and-
would be a terrible idea.
I mean, I'd let you do it. You
One
could
that-
potentially
one that
close more
Zebulon-
space.
One that Zebulon, I think he might try to like do the like skip a couple stairs, like
Yeah.
which is very dangerous. Please don't do this in real life, people. It's very dangerous, especially in the ice and snow.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna burn that advantage now. My jump is okay.
Yeah.
It's not great. Oranges. Big baby orange.
Hey,
Hard success.
Hard success. Nice. Okay, so you are going to close the gap. So you space him. Yeah.
Thank you for that advantage, Levi.
Yeah, right? Okay, so now we are in the bottom of the stairwell, and he is moving through the crowd, headed to probably a train. At this point, do you still have the gun out?
Oh my god. I still have the gun out. Oh my god, this is... Yes, I don't think Zeb really like thinks about it now.
Okay.
But he's so close, he still has the gun out.
As you have like moved into the subway, you have the gun out. Some people see it and start screaming. There are police down here, and one of them is going to attempt to step in front of you.
Yeah.
Where are my Billy Boys in blue? Billy Boys in blue.
Time to do a Zebulon has trained for this in football and do the spin roll to get around.
Okay. There we go. So if you would like to make a dodge check, I'm going to give him a brawl check to try and grab you.
You got me. Just catch me in your sweet arms, Orange Jesus. Nope.
Oh!
Please fail worse. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Oh, there they are. There he is. Okay. I said brawl, so it shall be brawl. Okay. So, this beat cop, looking to be in his mid-20s, grabs you by the, he doesn't, it's not necessarily a grab, but he kind of like steps in front of you, brandishing his own gun at this point. And as you try to move to the side of him to continue your pursuit, he'll step in your way.
Officer, you've got to stop that man with the red headband. He's somehow related to all those murders that have been happening in the city.
All right, kid.
You got to stop that.
Put your gun away. Put your gun away.
Does Zebulon realize he still has to go? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But we've got to catch that man. He's got to know something about them murders.
All right. This will be a persuade check. If this fails, the chase is over.
Yeah. Come on. Jesus. Please. Oh, extreme success! You do my bidding now, officer.
I mean, he's a young guy. You were talking about murders happening and a suspect getting away. He kind of nods and just says, if you put your gun away, he'll move with you.
Yeah. Yeah, Zebulon quickly just realizes he still has it and like, yeah, yes, immediately, officer.
Okay. So, we're back to 2 spaces between. Drama. So, this man is going to. He's not waiting for a train. He is going to hop down onto the tracks.
Oh no!
And head into the tunnels. Because Allie and Lauren just watched Cloverfield.
Oh no! This never ends well.
Are you pursuing?
The officer pursuing? Yeah, no, Zeb is pursuing. If the officer's not going to stop him.
I think the officer, the officer is hesitant to go into the tracks. He starts calling for backup for more people to come help. Just like other people like patrolling on the other side of the tracks. You're going onto the tracks?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, let's make
We're
another.
going full pulp here.
Yeah, let's make another con check. Okay.
Give me that extreme success.
Yeah. No, it's good.
We rolling 6s today.
Spicy. So you're both still pushing through. I think with
Can you stop rolling so well?
No. I think with your extreme, you're gonna close it again. So it's you space him. And he seems to be just like fully booking it down, or rather up. Yeah, up.
Subway is this dotted line, yes?
Yes. You are on. You were started here, and he is going up. Make a listen check.
Oh no. Success.
Nice. So, you hear behind you the not too distant sound of a train. Does he hear it? That's a great question. Great question, Lauren.
Let's just be your one like bad roll for this guy.
One bad roll. He doesn't have a terrible score. Yep. No idea. So he is just continuing along the track. What do you do?
Can Zebulon make a leap and try and like just jump and tackle this guy?
Yep. Do it.
What am I rolling?
Jump, I guess.
Jump, okay.
Yeah, you gotta close the gap before you can actually get him.
Yeah, okay.
And he'll get a dodge.
Alright. Let's keep this up. Let's keep this up, RNGs. No.
Oh, he does make it.
I don't.
As you go to jump, your foot gets caught in the track and you face plant into the ground. And with a critical failure, your foot's caught.
Oh shit. Yeah, Zebulon just cussed. This is a bad moment.
So you need to free your foot before you can do anything.
Yep. Zeb just gonna try to free his butt. Zeb is gonna try to free his butt.
I guess this would be. It's however you want to do it. You could do this a couple ways.
Can I just use strength?
Yeah,
and
just fucking wrench it out
wrench
there.
it out? Totally
It'll
not
probably
do any damage.
have a little damage that comes with that, but
yeah,
depending on the roll.
understandable.
Nice.
Success.
Okay. I tried to roll and twitch. Stop that. So that'll be like 2 points of damage. It's still usable obviously, but
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, because of this, he has extended his lead, and you hear the train stopping behind you, like stopping at where you all entered. And you are not at the next track yet.
No. Zeb's gonna keep running. Zeb's? Oh my god, okay, Zeb's gonna shoot. Zeb's gonna pull out his gun and shoot.
Okay. First, I need you to make a spot hidden. Because it's dark.
Dark. Sweet baby orange Jesus. Please bless me in this day. Extreme success!
Okay. So,
I got night vision!
so you see him, I guess they've, you can see him moving. Maybe it's just the little bit of lights flashing off that bright red band.
Yeah. They probably have like occasional lights, every
totally
like several hundred feet.
Yeah, absolutely. And you also see a ladder going up, like a workman's ladder.
Okay.
So
Is he headed for that?
Is he? Let's see if he sees it. He does not have a good spot hidden. Nope, he doesn't see it.
No. Okay. All right.
It's still a little ahead, but so you're shooting.
Zeb is shooting.
Okay, go ahead and take a shot.
All right, sweet baby orange Jesus, bless this roll.
It's the Saturday night special.
Saturday morning special. Oh, do I spend 7 luck points?
Do you have any advantages left?
I have no advantages left. And my thing doesn't let me. I don't have.
Do you spend the luck or not?
I've got 60. I'm gonna spend the luck.
Okay.
I'll spend 7 points.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and I'm hoping to not hit him in like a critical place, but my control over a gun is not great. Oh, I could have just rolled my handgun. My actual.
You can go ahead and roll it again, and I'll just count it as it'll just be a regular success. Okay, 2 points of damage. So you are able to clip him, and he kind of stumbles forward a bit. You close the gap again, so it's you space him. He is obviously injured. He passes the ladder, and you hear the train gearing up behind you. What do you do?
I mean, yell out to him. I'll shoot again, and if you want to live and not be fucking crushed by this train, Zeb is stressed, Zeb is anxiety, then you're gonna stop and you're gonna listen to me.
You want persuade?
I mean, yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sweet baby orange Jesus, bless this roll. Extreme success! There's no in between. There's just no in between for me. There are 2 sides of the dice, and I roll on both of them.
What is happening? Okay, he being injured, he does stop. He doesn't. As you get closer, and I think that's you closed the gap at last. Like it's done. It's closed. He doesn't appear to fully understand you, but he is like holding up his hand like don't shoot, and using his other hand to clutch at his shoulder.
Zeb's gonna point. Zeb's gonna keep the gun trained on him, even though I'm pretty sure this is a 1 bullet gun, right? I think in the old days. But I mean,
I don't know if it's a 1 bullet gun, but I don't think it's like.
Is it? Yeah.
Allie would know. Allie, how many bullets are in that gun? 4?
It's a revolver. It should be 6, I
Six.
think.
The full revolver? Okay.
Great.
Um,
Just tiny. Baby.
And Zeb's gonna point the gun at him, and then nod towards, and then point the gun at the ladder. And say, "You're gonna get up that ladder, and I'm gonna follow you up with my gun trained on you. You make any funny movements, and I will shoot again. Understand?"
He like
Points the gun at him. Points the gun at the ladder.
Yeah, he
points the
seems to
gun.
understand, and he's going to start heading up.
All right. Zeb will be immediately after him with the gun trained on him. So Zeb's
Great.
like trying to like climb it with the gun in
Yep.
hand.
So as you get near the top, he's going to try and kick you down.
Yeah, that's what I figured out.
Because you're ready for this, it is not a surprise at all. And in fact, hey, thank you, Patrick. I will let you go first. You kind of see him indicating before it happens.
I mean, there's a couple routes I could take. Is there possible to convince you just to like, can I just endure through the kick, like with my amazing constitution? Can I just take it and keep going? I'll take damage. I'll take the damage. Or can I just brawl with him? Can I just like get up and try and like trip him?
Yeah, you can always fight back.
Could...
So I think that's what it'll be. It'll probably be a brawl.
Okay.
From both of you. Does he have brawl? I think he has brawl.
Oh no. Alright, sweet baby Jesus, please bless this roll.
Ooh!
Oh, thank God!
So he gets to kick at you and you kind of like bound it out of the way, but you're not able to get a clear shot. Your arm is a little unsteady from like grabbing on. He's going to try again. The train is very close. You can both try again since you both failed. Are you going to shoot him?
No, because I need him alive. And my shoot is, everyone knows his like, even from this range, he's not as good with guns.
Okay, so we'll both make another brawl, and then we're going to see if we hold on.
It's just comedy of errors.
Yep.
And amazing successes.
Okay, he has a regular success.
Sweet baby Jesus, please bless this roll. Regular success, exactly what I need.
Okay. Yeah, and yours is a little better. Great. Yeah, there's no real movement either way. So the last thing that we're doing is, as the train starts to move underneath you, I need both of you to hold on. What's that gonna be? What's holding on? Anybody have any ideas?
Strength or constitution?
Yeah, probably strength.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
Cool.
After you.
You'd better not fall on me.
Would you like to roll first, Tommy?
Sweet baby Jesus, please bless this roll. Oh my God! Please.
Okay. Would you like to push this?
I would definitely like to push
Okay.
this. Yes.
If you fail a push roll, the consequences are more dire.
Yep.
Okay. You need, before you click it, when you push a roll, you must get a hard.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. Come on. Sweet baby R and Jesus bless this roll. I can't look at it. Extreme success!
What are you?
There's two sides of the die! There's two sides of the die!
What is this game today? Holy shit.
Okay, so what does this look like? It looks like you're gonna lose your grip for a second. What does Zebulon do?
I'm gonna guess, like, are we up high enough where we're like like, is this like, are we up high enough where we're sort of in a little bit of a chute into the up above? Like,
yeah.
So Zeb just goes backward and he just puts a hand out and he's like holding himself between the walls right now, just like, and he's just gonna like swing out and grab. Oh god! And so he's got like his gun hand out like this, and he's just like,
the guy thought you were gone, so he started climbing. It's not enough of a gap to like be an actual gap, but yeah, he's climbing for his life. Why don't you actually both make a climb check to see how far apart you are when you get out? No, damn it, not in the Twitch chat. Oh! 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6.
Please. Alright, sweet baby Jesus. Sweet RNG Jesus, bless this roll.
You got this. You got this. I feel it for you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. 1 or 2.
No! Or the other side of that.
Okay,
And
again,
we're gonna
I
have
will
to start
offer
planning
you
a second funeral for the week.
I will offer you that you can push this. Again, if you don't make the hard, though. I mean, I'm not sure if it's worse than just critically failing. But you have the option.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's worse either. I mean, this is about time. It's really been too long since my character's been injured in this game. I mean, I'm really amazed that, to be honest, that I haven't been injured yet. So, but this is a train we're talking about. Do we push it? I'm getting a nod from Summer. All right, I'm gonna push.
You got this.
All right, sweet baby RN Jesus, please bless this roll.
Keep the faith alive. It's going to
1 or 2, 1 or 2. Can we just start flipping coins? Because that's what's happening.
I don't know.
Come on, you could do this. Oh. No. Oh.
Now, I would like you to make a luck roll. It's
That's a
important.
little lower than it was before. Maybe RN Jesus. Nope. I spent 20 points of luck on a luck.
You can't.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
How I die. So Zebulon dies.
Zeb,
It's a subway train. Surely it's passed by now and I just fall into the tracks.
As you are pursuing him upward, the rung that you're on breaks and you fall.
See, that quote is taken out of context. I have a lot of luck points. I do not have a lot of luck personally.
I'm quoting what you said, so.
Out of context. Surely the subway train has passed by at this point.
That's
They're
what
not
the
that
luck roll
long.
was for. As you're falling, I mean, there is kind of the ledge-ish that led up.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be, there's nothing else after this.
Mm-hmm.
You can try and grab onto something to like keep to the side. You can try. Yeah, that's probably your option here.
Alright, what am I rolling to grab on?
What would you like to roll?
I don't know. Ideally, constitution or strength or size.
Size probably not gonna help either. Yeah.
Intelligence. Anything above a 60.
Let's go with straight up strength.
I'm sure I'm gonna take some damage from this regardless, but
Yeah.
it's hard to outsize a train. Yes, it is. Zeb is a large boy. Zeb is not that large. Okay, that's a success.
And as a Zeb falls down the chute, which probably keeps you from like free falling back, honestly,
Yeah.
you just reach out and cat claw onto the wall as the train finishes passing.
Oh, I lose my gun.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, gun
Goes
is gone.
You're momentarily like, you definitely get hit a bit by it, and as you like press yourself up against it, but you manage to hang on and not just go with it. Can't roll there. So you're going to take only 4 points of damage from being clipped. And the
Not bad.
cultist gets away. Meanwhile, up the street. The ladies were in a cab, yes? The ladies were in a cab. They were in a cab. It's great. It's so good.
It's been a rather dull day, hasn't it, Irene?
Besides the funeral.
Accustomed to things being more exciting when we're together, but today's been quite calm and peaceful. How unusual. We haven't faced certain death a single time today. Suppose we should just enjoy it while it lasts. No, none of that happened.
I know.
Hey, if we can quote, we need to also quote like audience, because Levi saying it's hard to outsize a train is one of the best things that's happened in this game so far.
Yep, I already do. I'm on it.
So, you've taken a cab up to Harlem. It's funny because you're not that far away from where Zeb just was. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Isn't that nice? In fact, had the timing been different, you would have passed each other. You would have been able to see each other. Okay. So,
Was that Zebulon I just saw running by? Would have been great.
okay. So, how are you approaching this? Are you taking the cab right up to Juju House? Like, what's your plan?
I don't know why we wouldn't. Do
Yeah, I
you?
think that's basically what it's gonna be.
Oh. Okay.
There is no in-game reason for us to not
What?
just.
I don't know why there would be an out-of-game reason. I have a note. If they actually go there, go to page 154. Okay. So as your cab stops near Juju House, which is number 12 on the map, here. Interestingly, in front of the building, which isn't, doesn't stand out except for the window display, which is kind of exactly as Arthur Emerson implied, full of kind of antiquities, some odd-looking things. None of the particular things he described to you. But there's also a black car, like a town car, in front of it. In the town car, the window of the driver's seat's a little down. You see a driver in there. And I want both of you to make spot hidden checks. Nice. Hard. Okay. It's fitting that Irene makes this. As you get kind of close, you see stopping in a cab a little ways behind you. Even though he's not in his uniform, very clearly Officer Rossi getting out of the cab.
Great. Cool.
Doing, again, a bad job at hiding the fact that he's probably been tailing you. The door... he closes the door of the cab leaves. He's trying to look casual. He doesn't know that you've spotted him yet. What do you do?
Definitely kind of pat Ganymede, subtly, and just kind of lean in a bit. Well, it looks like we might have been tailed.
By whom?
The officer that had some strange interest in me. The one who made the try.
Huh. What would you like to do?
Not sure. We could directly approach him and show that we already know he's here. Or we try to lose him. I don't know why he would want to be tailing us. Or rather me.
But perhaps it has something to do with Mr. Elias' murder. I don't know either.
I suppose maybe go and talk to him. Might as well
After
show
you.
that we're not hiding anything.
After you then.
Yep. Irene's gonna walk up to the officer.
Right. As he sees y'all stop, he's like pretending to tie his shoe.
Oh, God, he's awful at this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really bad. Yeah. Tell me how this goes down.
I don't think it's like a direct I'm beelining towards you thing. It's kind of just like
What a surprise.
yeah.
Hi. Miss. Don't remember your name. Ida? Ivy? Ira.
It's Miss Blackwell. It's good to see you, officer.
Yeah, you too.
God, this guy.
Who's your friend? Hello.
Oh, Ganymede Graves. Pleasure.
Pleasure. Come to Harlem much?
No,
It's actually my very first time. It's fascinating.
Yeah. He stands up. At this point, out of the corner of your eyes, you can see the passenger side of the town car open.
Okay.
So, I'm bad at this. Could you both, you or both of you, come with me over there to the car?
Where is he pointing?
He's pointing to the town car behind you.
The one that we saw, the driver and all of that business. I'm sorry. Why would we do that, officer?
I don't know why. Because I'm supposed to take Miss Blackwell to a meeting, and if you would like to come, you're here. I'm sure that would be fine. It's just up the street.
A meeting? I was not informed about a meeting.
It's with an old friend, and he kind of like does this like at Irene.
Irene doesn't like this at all.
There's nothing to like here.
No. Well, I was planning on how urgent is this?
Oh, it's pretty urgent. We kind of gotta do it, and I think it would be better for everyone if we did it in a kind of relaxed way. Behind you, you hear somebody getting out of the car.
Oh, great, cool.
So if we went now, it would be relaxed and easy, as opposed to if we go later, it might not be that way. Are you?
Irene looks over to Ganymede. Cause if her back's to the car, she probably heard someone cut out, but she doesn't want to turn around and look.
Yeah.
So she's kind of looking to Ganymede. There's kind of like a, what's up behind me?
Mm-hmm. I'll take a look, I think, just to
There's
see what we see.
a man in a long coat and a kind of hat pulled down who seems to have his hand in his pocket. And he's walking towards you. And so Officer Rossi says, so if we just went, it would all be much nicer. He's just like, you know what I mean, to Irene.
Yeah. Irene, I think there's an expression on Irene's face that Ganymede really hasn't seen, where it just drops into something extremely serious. Where normally her neutral face is a very, like, kind of withdrawn thing. This is very, like, heavy business.
Oh.
Does Miss Graves have to come?
No, but if she would like to, if you would feel more comfortable, I was told that you should feel comfortable if possible.
If possible.
Right. So if you would like her to come, she could come, or she could go and you could
How much are you getting paid?
Not enough.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job.
Thank you.
Oh, is this? Oh, do you work for the mob? This is fascinating. I've had such curiosity about these things, and I think I'm stepping in closer to him a little bit.
Yeah.
He kind of like reaches at his collar. We could just. It's just a meeting. I was told it's just to talk. It's not not trying to cause it's just up the street. Can we just I just really
God, this guy is so bad at what he does.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sort of he's now becoming a little more endearing to me as a player, but like, we don't have time for this shit.
The guy behind y'all is maybe a few feet away.
Well, you don't need to unceremoniously. And she'll kind of like wave at the guy who's coming up behind her.
So we can go?
Yes. Oh my goodness, you are.
Oh, okay, good. Hey, we're going.
Irene's gonna look over to Kienna. It's probably best if you don't come.
Oh, Irene, of course I'm coming. One hears stories of dirty cops in New York City, but I never imagined that I would be in the middle of, well, it's what you are, isn't it?
I mean, I guess I don't think of myself as dirty.
You literally take money from...
Well, this isn't about me. So we're going as a group? Is that what's happening? Yeah, Mike, we're going as a group. Great. Okay, come on.
God. So...
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just gonna sigh and head towards the car.
Okay.
She's taking a good look at Mike.
Yeah.
The other dude now.
You probably vaguely recognize him. He's Muscle.
Okay, yeah.
And you're probably not sure if Ganymede's like seriously into this or if she's putting this on. You probably have no idea.
Yeah, Irene's just like, Ganymede's the least of my worries right now.
So Officer Rossi opens the back of the town car for you both. I think he slides in the front and he has to sit in the middle. And the car goes a few blocks. Not very far at all. To number 8 on the map. You pull up outside the Cotton Club, which the decor of which is very kind of antebellum. I think Irene probably knows, like, this place is owned by Oni Madden, who is part of the mafia. Really only people in the know and probably some cops know this. And as you are kind of escorted in, couple of things. It's mostly empty in here. There are a few people kind of given the, not really bar as we're in Prohibition, although they operate really without any trouble because they're owned by the mob. And so getting things ready, and there are a couple of dancers warming up. All the dancers here, we're talking like under 21, mixed spot hiddens.
Great.
I got a regular success from Irene.
Extreme from me.
That's so fitting. One of the dancers looks oddly familiar, Ganymede.
She looks oddly familiar.
And it takes you a second.
From where?
Maybe a house in Charleston.
Nice. It takes me a second to recognize.
Pearl.
Okay.
And it's probably because her face is very caked in makeup. You're used to a little bit of that, but it's a lot. And she's also wearing a lot less clothing, than you've seen. But she kind of sees you as she's like stretching and like, Ganymede! Oh my word, Ganymede Graves! And she like hops down and runs over to you. Rossi is like, what is happening? I'm just trying to do my job.
Pearl, I thought that was you. What an odd coincidence.
Now, you cannot tell Zebulon that I'm here. He does not know about this. It's just something I do, every so often when I can get up here.
Of course. You look well.
Thank you. I think this suits me. Do you like this hat? And it's like a big kind of southern, sun hat with like a big bow.
Oh yes, it's quite lovely. How long have you been coming to New York for this purpose?
When did I start? I guess just last year sometime. It was hard. They are very exact in their standards, but I worked on it.
And Ganymede leans in a bit. And do any of the others know? Certainly, surely Annabelle knows.
Oh, no. I don't see any of them when I'm up here in New York. I thought about telling my younger sister, but she's such a tattletale.
Yes, that would probably be unwise if you want to keep it a secret.
It's fun though, to be an actor, there are just so many, musical things. And I thought maybe before I headed out to Hollywood, I would kind of up my game, so to speak, in New York.
Yes, of course. Pearl, about to, with a friend, about to have a meeting. I wonder, perhaps we could see each other, perhaps dinner or drinks sometime.
I would love
Later, you're
that.
obviously occupied for a bit. Yes. And Zebulon is in town right now.
Oh yeah, but he's never come up to Harlem.
No. Right, very well. Well, good. And I'll share with her information about where I'm staying and so forth, and hope to hear from her, et cetera, et cetera.
Great. Rossi finishes face palming and kind of gives like a very kind of blushes a bit as Pearl smiles at him and gives him a little
Yeah, Irene is already continuing to walk and just be like, just do your job that you're getting paid to do.
You know, I'm trying. You know, she's very, very pretty. Okay. Just through there's a little curtained off area for you. In case it was unclear, Miss Blackwell. Don Ritchie's in there. Okay, bye. He leaves.
He just leaves. Okay.
He goes like to the bar. He gets away.
As I come back toward, Irene, I say, kind of leaning close. That was Pearl Augustine Claiborne Montgomery.
Oh. Well, that is interesting.
Sorry, it was actually probably just Pearl Claiborne Montgomery. I had too many last names there. Yeah.
There are never too many last names.
Yes. But Zebulon doesn't know. We can talk about it later.
Right. And she looks over to the curtained area.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to go talk to my old boss. I am not quite sure what he's here to talk to me about. And I'm not sure how much of it's going to be private. He's just...
How may I best serve you, Irene? I could be your muscle. I'm rather handy in a brawl.
I
But if
have seen that.
But if you'd prefer, I can wait out here. However I can serve best.
I'll go talk with him privately first, but I'm sure. And she just looks at the curtain like it's just a curtain.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll hear out here.
Does it appear to me that there is, like behind the curtain, there could be a door or something, some way that they could get her out without me seeing?
Hard to tell. You're not sure.
All right. Well, if you need me, just yell and I'll come running. In the meantime, I'm going to amuse myself with Officer Rossi. He seems most uncomfortable.
Try to figure out which precinct he's part of.
Yes, of course. Good luck.
Thank you, Ganymede.
And Ganymede will head to the bar.
Yep. And I am going to walk in.
Excellent. And now we're going to fly up to Westchester. So, Erica has returned with drinks.
Amazing.
The
That's what I wanted.
The tomes are currently under the chair.
Yeah, they're wherever was out of sight, out of mind.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yes. So they're not around. They're hidden. I did a great job.
So how does this how does the afternoon proceed?
We don't get plastered.
Okay.
This is my really good plan that everybody agrees is a good plan.
Oh yeah.
And nobody can say it's not a good plan. Is that we're just gonna get a real drunk.
Yeah.
And then when I feel the time is right, I'm gonna slip out of here.
Okay.
The time being right, hopefully when she's passed out.
Okay.
That's my goal. I'll stay as long as, We did say we were going to meet at 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 or
7:30.
7.
I actually wrote down the time, did I? I think I did. 7:30. So
okay.
I think I had about, because I got here around 3:30, so I have about 4 hours to make this fucking happen.
Yeah.
Obviously I would have to get back, so I'd have to leave around me trying to plan out my travel time.
So leave by 7.
Gotta leave.
But
by
you have
7,
to find
so-
parking, so you really should leave by
Oh
6:45.
my gosh, I know. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I think that he wants to kind of play it like he doesn't want to address her brother or anything else. He kind of wants to talk with her about business, like how she's doing, kind of catch up with her because they were pretty good friends when they were together. So I think those kind of conversations where he's just making it very apparent that he is not going to touch on anything surrounding her brother, considering she said she wants to leave it alone, so we won't talk about that anymore. And drink a lot.
Okay, so I want a couple things here. I want to start off with the charm roll.
I have bonuses on those.
You do.
So congrats to me. I can do this. Failure. And I'll spend 2 points of luck on that one to make that not a failure.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
So it does take a while, but she is eventually kind of won over. And the other thing I want to do is I'm going to make this for Erica. Okay. It's and one more thing for Erica. Okay. Yeah, it seems like everything is going kind of how you want it to go. She definitely seems to be glad that we're not talking about Roger anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of as she seems to be drifting off toward the end of this kind of, you know, however long it's been, maybe closing on like 2 hours. She says, I really thought Dr. Houston was going to fix him, help him, whatever, but he just couldn't get that woman out of his head.
Have I heard the name Dr. Houston?
You remember it from the papers.
Do I?
You probably remember that, like, he was definitely part of the scene back when you were seeing Erica.
Yeah. What is he known for? Is he like a hypnotist kind of thing?
He's a psychiatrist, like a Freudian psychiatrist.
Okay. Yeah, and I think he just kind of says, oh, sometimes it's impossible to get that certain someone out of your head.
She laughs and takes another sip of her drink and kind of like turns over to like lay sideways. Yes, I suppose that's true. And her eyes are looking like they're really heavy.
I think he kind of smiles at her a little bit. You're not falling asleep on me, are you?
No. My life is very stressful, Charles. So if I wanted to fall asleep, I would.
You have every right to do whatever you like.
That's correct. This is my house.
That's right.
She like kicks off her shoes.
Yeah, I think he laughs and just kind of sips his drink. He's kind of like leaning back. Maybe they put on some music or something just to kind of chill.
And after a bit, her eyes close.
Yeah, I think he's gonna sit there and he's gonna finish his drink. And I think from there he'll get up and look around the room for like a throw blanket or something similar, just to kind of put over her. And I think it's just kind of like a library, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a desk or pen and paper or anything that I could scrounge up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna write on like a piece of paper that it was good to see her again, and then leave. I'm trying to think of. I think Charlie has a permanent address in California, so he's gonna leave his contact information there, to his house in California, rather than giving her any information on here.
Sure.
Where he is here, and then he's gonna get the books and go.
So there are 4 books.
Yeah.
3 of them are hefty. One of them is smaller. Are you just carrying them?
Under my arm. Okay. Super casually.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone who saw me walking out with them would think that she'd given them to me.
Yeah.
I think. He's not hiding them.
Yeah. I mean, besides Erica.
Yeah, besides her, but she better be asleep. Can I check?
Do you see those rolls over there?
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah.
Can't I fucking perceive?
You could, if you want to make a spot hidden or psychology.
Yeah, I'd love to do those things. Lauren. I'll use an advantage too. Fuck it.
Okay.
Hard success, extreme success.
All right. So as you finish writing the note and you're about to go retrieve the books, her eyes are cracked.
What do I do? 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 God, I have an idea, but it's a really bad idea.
I love bad ideas.
Terrible idea. Well, my first idea is to not get the books and to leave the room without them. But that feels like a terrible idea because then I have to break back in to get them, which is like a whole. And then the second thing.
Yeah, what's the second idea?
I mean, the second idea is I just pick them up and leave. What's she gonna do? Shoot me?
No, guns aren't her specialty.
Great, love that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pick up the books, and then I'm gonna come and I'm just gonna stand over her and look down at her, holding them.
She pretends to be asleep.
I'm gonna stand there all damn day, as long as it takes.
Okay.
I've got the books. I'm looking down at her, and if she plays this little fucking game for like more than a minute, I'm gonna be like.
Oh, I must have drifted off.
I'm surprised. I asked you not to, and you said you weren't gonna fall asleep. Of course, it's your house. You can do whatever you like.
Her eyes kind of go down to your hands. Right. And those... You didn't have them when you came in, so I assume they're my property?
Didn't think you'd mind if I did a little bit of light reading. You have plenty of books here. I know most of them are untouched. I see the dust on the shelves.
There's no dust on my shelves, Charles.
Anyway, I left you my contact information.
This isn't a public library. If you want to read, you can sit. Where did you pull those from? And she's looking around to see if there were any blank spaces.
Yeah, I think he doesn't answer, but he will go back over. He says, "Fine, if you want me to read here, I'll read here." And he's gonna go back over to the chair and sit down and start reading the books.
Okay. She gets up and she's kind of like looking around again, like seems like she's trying to eye where you pulled those books from. And after a few minutes, she walks over to the wall and pulls a cord. You hear a bell ring. You hear footsteps coming down the hall. And a man, a very kind of powerfully built man, enters the room. She says to him, "Joe, could you just watch our guest until he's quite done, and then I would never like to see him again." Joe nods and just kind of stands there watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Which book would you like to read first?
I'm gonna start with the small one.
Alrighty. Excellent.
Did she leave the room?
She has for now.
I'm gonna snatch up that pad of paper where I left my contact information, scribble it out, and start taking notes on the book.
So this book is written in English.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be, it's handwritten. But the cover's weird. At first you think it's leather.
Mm-hmm.
It's not leather.
Ugh.
It's human skin.
Yeah,
I want you to make a sanity check.
sure. I'll use an advantage. Fuck it. I ain't here to be scared by no book. Success.
Okay.
Success.
So you lose 5 points of sanity.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Boo. But I have 69 sanity now, so.
Nice. This appears to be a diary. You find the name Montgomery Crompton in it. Why don't you... you can make a history check.
Sure. Not a cult.
I'd give you a cult.
I don't know if I watch out. One of those is better, actually. I'm gonna roll cult. Hearts. Oh, the first one was a failure. Sorry. You know what? Whatever. I'll take a hard success and use a fucking advantage.
Okay. The name Crompton occurs to you as an English artist. And I think even with that hard success, you've maybe heard tell of some of this story and what's written down here. It's quite disturbing. It describes all manner of unspeakable acts committed for someone called the Pharaoh of Darkness. And I have a handout for you that I will share with you and read. This is the most relevant bit of this. The external angles were magnificent and most strange. By their hideousness I was enraptured and enthralled, and I thought myself of the daylight fools who had judged the housing of this room so mistaken. I laughed for the glory they missed. Through the twisted doors to the jeweled throne of darkness, I came with all reverence and humility to gaze upon scenes of celestial majesty and rebirth. When the 6 lights were lit and the great word said, then he came, in all the grace and splendors of the higher planes, and I longed to sever my veins so that my life might flow into his being and make part of me a god.
Sexy, cute, fun. Amazing.
This is what you can glean from this in, like, the amount of time. I assume you're still trying to leave on time or not?
He would be more concerned. He doesn't think he's going to have an opportunity to read these books again. So he's going to be more concerned with reading as much as possible rather than making it to the appointment on time.
Okay. Go ahead and take +4 to your Cthulhu Mythos score.
Oh, damn.
Just
where did I
add
put
4
that?
points to that.
Okay.
Anything more in this book, which is called Life as a God, would take much more time to study. This is what you get even if you were to study all through the night.
Okay.
The other books... one is French, the others are English.
Thank God I speak French.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll start with that one.
The French one?
Yeah, he knows that he can probably skim through the English ones, but he's gonna have to take more time with the French because it's not his first language. So.
And I'm gonna take your occult roll from earlier. So this seems to be a French commentary on an original Latin text by Gaspard de Nord. This is like the original was 13th century. It's again a handwritten manuscript bound in kind of decaying blue calfskin.
What was that name again?
Of the book, it's
no, the guy, the person's name you mentioned.
Oh, Gaspard de Nord.
Gaspard.
Awesome. This seems to contain like writings about things like practical magic, although its focus is more towards the worship of a deity called Tsathoggua, which but here one of the most interesting things in here, I mean there's lots of information, but there are illustrations in the borders of an inverted broken ankh.
Oh. Broken into like multiple pieces?
Just like cracked.
Well, that's weird. Okay.
And you lose 4 more sanity.
Yeah, that's chill.
69,
but I knew you well.
Again, any of the like practical magic would take weeks to study. So it's not like you'll immediately learn anything in there, but you know, like, generally what this covers.
Yeah. I'm making really bad plans right now.
Cool. And there are 2 more books, both in English.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a preference?
Just whichever one looks sexier.
Okay.
Whatever book is hotter.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Does it have a name?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Pnakotic manuscripts. It's folded like a quarto, with red leather binding that seems more modern than the actual, like, papers in there.
Yeah. Okay, tell me about it. I glean.
This seems to the thing that, again, you know, it's, you've got limited time. Like, studies of these books take months.
Yeah, for sure.
But there are, like, scribbled footnotes about something called the City of the Great Race. It doesn't say necessarily where it is, but the name of it suggests perhaps Australia.
Does it have a name?
Like the name Pnakotic. That's what we're going with. Pnakotic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mark that down. Australia.
It's a place in Western Australia.
Okay.
And it is just 2 more points of sanity.
I love reading. Reading is so fun.
And finally, the last book, again, English, handwritten, seems to have poems in them. But again, bound in something that's looks so peculiar. It's like black but iridescent, and it feels very strange to the touch.
Okay.
Let me go to. Well, let me just do your sanity loss first before I go. 1 more point of sanity.
Fresh and fun and hot.
Yep, love it.
I lost so much sanity just from reading. Don't read, kids.
Don't read, anybody.
Don't read.
Don't read. Reading's not healthy for you in Cthulhu.
Okay, tell me more. Tell me more.
I will. I'm gonna tell you more.
Tell me more.
I want to. As soon as I find what I'm looking for.
So many books, so little time.
So many books. Like I said, it's poetry. Poetry that seems to be about a beautiful ruler, woman from ancient Egypt.
Okay.
The way that she is described makes you think of the woman you saw in your vision, the pacing woman.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does she have a name?
Does she have a name? Does she have a name? You know, yes. Her name is Nitocris. Nitocris.
Awesome.
Isn't it just?
I love her.
This is what you can glean from time spent with these books.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot more you could learn if you took them with you and spent a long time studying them.
Yeah. Who's the guy that's in here again?
Joe.
Muscular,
just built.
Does Joe seem bored? as I've spent probably now an hour and a half doing this.
Oh yeah, probably even more. Yeah, he's bored, but you get the sense that he's very professional. He's very good at his job.
Sure. Yep, I think when he I have so many bad ideas. When Charlie finishes skimming, basically, quickly going through all of these books, he took his sweet time, but whatever. He's gonna stand up with the books.
Yeah.
And he's gonna look at Joe. And he's gonna say, should I put these back where I found them? Or leave them here? Or do you want them?
Just leave them, Mr. Rapp.
Sure thing. And he's gonna... I think I'm gonna try and take the little one. But leave the other three.
Make a sleight of hand.
And yes, I am prepared to push this. One or two. I'm gonna use 3 points of luck.
Okay, use 3 points of luck for a regular success.
Yeah. It's still a 10, mind you. Bitch, no. That cannot be. That's fake. That's cheating. You just cheated. Damn, do I really want to use... I could make it a hard success with 7 points.
You could. Otherwise, he sees you.
I'm here to play, baby. I'm gonna do it.
Baby!
Okay.
And by the skin of your teeth, you manage to slip Life as a God into maybe your back, like in your pants, as you're like adjusting.
Yeah.
And you walk out of Erica Carlisle's house. You know, you're able to walk out of it. That's nice.
I walk right out and I get in my car and I'm like patting myself on the back and I'm zooming on out of there. Bye. I'm gone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 5 is 12.
What are you talking about right now?
Your sanity loss.
Yeah.
6 hours have passed. You don't remember the time going by like that? But apparently it did, and it's
I
now...
spent 6 hours there?
Yep. And you didn't notice it.
Whoops. So it's now 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Sorry I didn't show up for our appointment, everybody. I hope you made it.
We'll see if they did next time. I think that's where we'll end today's episode. Oh, thank you, Matthias, for the gift subs. Bless you. Hype. Yes. So today we had a chase through the streets and subways of Harlem. We had a meeting with the mob, and we had our first big encounter with the mythos in terms of books. So we'll see what happens next, and let's go around and say hi to everyone, starting with the most upset, Tommy. You're alive.
Yeah. No, that's not even the part I'm upset about. That chase was great and it ended okay. It's fine. I'm alive. No, I'm upset that somehow his sister is partially involved with the mob, whether knowingly or not.
She's a dancer. Those are my Pearl dance moves.
Also, Zeb will crush Rossi's head if he looks at Pearl again. And Zeb finds out.
Wait till she brings him home to meet the family. Where can we find you on the internet, Tommy?
Hi, I'm at Imperator Penguin on the Twitter sphere. You can find me there ranting about everything Lauren does to me and my NPCs in her games and how much I absolutely just really hate it so much. Just absolutely just hate it so much. I do tabletop RPG stuff and video editing stuff across the interwebs, like the intro for this show. Other than here on Saturdays, you can find me over on Encounter Roleplay, where we will be having our final episode of Haunting of Seawall Orphanage for this season at the very least, next Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. It's great. It's horrific. I partially get to... we're getting out of Dodge. We're going to try to get out of Dodge because everything's gone bad. I'm also happy to announce that it's finally been officially announced that I will be running a mini campaign during the slot for a couple weeks of Urban Shadows. It'll be great. It'll be fun. I'm super looking forward to it. And that'll be starting the Friday after next. Other than that, just catch me on Twitter.
Awesome. Continuing in our ranking, Summer. Hey. Hey.
Really glad I got this Bloody Mary. Really fueled me.
Yeah. I need one.
That was so much fucking fun. I Lauren, I know that you were feeling like the chase scene went on, but the other three of us that weren't involved in the chase scene were just oh, every single second. It was so good. And I'm just I'm the mob. I'm so excited. I just have Ganymede being you're part of the mob. Actually I felt an arrow pierce my heart with love for Ganymede. It was so good. Yeah, I felt this episode was awesome. So much fucking fun. But I am Summer. You can find me on Twitter at justasummerjob. That's where I tweet and retweet about everything that I've got going on. The only main thing that I would like to promote is that this Monday, the 25th, I'll be releasing a new game, a game that I wrote called Picking Up the Pieces. It is about, it's a 2-player game about two people who had a broken relationship and are coming together to air their grievances and see if they can make amends. It's really emotional. Me and Katie played it on Off the Table 2 weeks ago, and Katie cried 3 times in the first 20 minutes. So it's really good and really fun. So please just follow me on Twitter to be looking out for that. I would love to hear what you think about the game if you get a chance to play.
Awesome. Yes, play Summers Games. And I guess going to our one person who experienced nothing but joy today, Allison.
Which is the story of my charmed life.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, thanks so much, everyone, for a great game. You can find me on Twitter at Allison Robinson with 2 L's and a Y, where you will see me raving incessantly about the other game that I get to play on this channel, Strange Invasion: Assault on the Barrier Peaks, a campaign that we've built around the 5e conversion of the old, amazing, classic D&D module, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. If you love your fantasy with a big old dollop of weird science on top, it is the game for you. It's here on Salty Sweet Games on Monday evenings, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So join us. We're kind of just getting started, so it's a great time to join. And I will see you all back here next week.
Excellent. Key, we should do some personal stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I am Kienna. I'm the sweet of this channel. Y'all can find me over on Twitter at Kienna S. Best way to figure out what I'm doing. Promote the internet. Do social role-playing things, whether that's streaming, writing, just generally sharing the void. I'm on WebDM on Tuesdays for the Simba Room campaign. We're ending out the season next week, so that's going to be interesting. We're going into weird face shit, which is always my bullshit. And I'm also on Guilding Light on Fridays for Zyra, which is the Cypher System game. And also, this is Mishu. She's being a sad puppy, so she's hanging out with me today.
Adorable.
Yes. Hello.
She's a good pupper. As for me, I am That Salty Ginger over on Twitter. You can find me here, obviously. Also on the Scraticus Academy, running Urban Shadows, and Off the Table every other Friday for Cypher System. And one more Tuesday, I believe, on Nomadic to wrap up our Tales from the Loop mini campaign. And more exciting stuff throughout the summer. That's really it for me. We would like to shout out our sponsors again. Roll20, who blessed and cursed us today. It was a lot, and I don't know about you, but I'm immensely grateful for it. We're part of their Spotlight program, along with a lot of other indie TTRPG creators and producers across the internet. You can always check out hashtag Roll20Spotlight on Twitter. And Dice Envy, where if you want some click-clacks, some chonkies, some beautiful wooden dice, especially, you can check them out and use the promo code SaltySweet, one word, all caps, to get 10% off and help us. That would be nice. We'd appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted subs, Matthias. Thank you for the donations, Levi and Katie. And if you ever miss an episode, you can catch up on YouTube. You can also support us on Redbubble if you want some cool designs of Pretzel and our complex love polyhedrals. Otherwise, follow us at Twitter. Be here tomorrow for our actual Witcher finale. Yes.
Season finale.
Season finale.
It's going to be a time.
And then Monday for Strange Invasion. I think that covers everything. We will go find someone to raid.
Yeah. And if you have the hype emote, make sure to stick around and chat and spam that hype when we go raid. Otherwise, if you don't, just spam some hearts for love from us at Salty Sweet Games. But we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see y'all then.
Wave bye, everybody. Goodbye. Bye.